Vegetarian roots in the Bible. Genesis chapter 1, verse 27 through 30. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. And God blessed them. And God said unto them, Be fruitful, and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree, in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat. And it was so. According to Genesis chapter 1, verse 29 and 30, in the beginning mankind ate only fruit, and all the animals of the earth ate only grass and herbs, a vegetarian planet for everything on dry land. Now to Adam and Eve, chapter 3, verse 17 through 19. And unto Adam he said, Because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree of which I commanded thee, saying, Thou shalt not eat of it, cursed is the ground for thy sake. In sorrow shalt thou eat of it all the days of thy life. Thorns also and thistles shall it bring forth to thee, and thou shalt eat the herb of the field. In the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread, till thou return unto the ground. For dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return. Great song, but also in this passage, Adam and Eve are driven out of Eden and cursed to work the ground for food. No more perfect system with fruit everywhere to just pick. Now time for mankind to pick up a shovel to live. Back then, people lived very long lives. Adam lived to 930, and in the Garden of Eden, the tree of life was eternally sustaining. From a perfect pet to hard work. That's knowledge for you. Genesis chapter 4, verse 9 through 12. And the Lord said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. In this passage, the earth is not going to give Cain or his offspring strength from fruits and vegetables, another food curse for the line of Cain. Adam and Eve conceived again, and the line of Seth was born. From Seth's line was born Enoch. Genesis chapter 5, verse 23 to 24. And all the days of Enoch were 365 years. And Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. In the book of Enoch, not included in the Bible, Enoch describes being taken in ships by watcher angels, more so aliens, as described in the book. They flew Enoch around in their ships and showed him how the earth moves. Enoch is accredited with bringing the knowledge of the seasons, calendar, and subsequently astronomy to mankind. Enoch explained this next verse, that the watcher angels or aliens bred with humans and their offspring were giants who ruled along with the fallen watchers. In Genesis chapter 6, verse 2 through 4, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years. Verse 4. There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, the same became mighty men which were of old, men of renown. By this time, all that is left of the line of Seth is Noah and his offspring. The rest of the earth is covered in tribes of Cain, subdued by giants and fallen angels or aliens, all consuming the flesh of animals, and likewise animals killing each other for survival. This spirit of death was within all of the earth. Genesis chapter 6 verse 12. And God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. This passage explains that the flesh corrupts. In the lost teachings of Jesus, fully transcribed in the book Seeds in the Wind, found at Trafford.com, Jesus explains that you can only serve one master, life or death. By killing animals to live, you're consuming death, and like it's said now, you are what you eat. A secret truth was that Jesus was a vegetarian, distinguishing all aspects of life by this premise, life or death. In the beginning, we know that man was originally designed to be a vegetarian. Only after the proliferation of the sins of Cain, along with the introduction of alien DNA, did mankind become a meat-eater. We know that you can still be favorable in God's eyes as a meat-eater, such as Abraham and Moses. However, in the lost teachings of Jesus transcribed in the book Seeds in the Wind, found at Trafford.com, Jesus explains that you can serve only one master, life or death. Jesus' favorite food was red waxy peppers. He lived his life by the waxing and waning of the moon. Jesus taught interaction with Mother Earth and her elemental angels. Amen.